Hello people and welcome to Model Car Reviews. Before I start today, I'd just like to thank everybody for their positive feedback on my previous video. So today we're going to be looking at the Audi A8 2005 model. This one is made by Kyosho and it is the W12 variant. First of all, this small car is quite big. Although it's 1/18 scale, the Audi A8 being a big car, it's also quite big. So let's have a look. You can see, down the middle, the chrome bit. It's actually, quite nicely done. You can see it catches the light a bit. It's a bit shiny. The wheels themselves, as in the real car, aren't shiny. They're sort of silver with a bit of yellow in them, a very small amount, almost a titanium color, and they're matte. They're very accurate. Now all four doors open, as you can see, which is something you would expect on a model car of this caliber. Down the back you can see again the same chrome strip down the middle, and also the chrome tips of the exhausts. Now, as an added bonus, you can also see the parking sensors. So it's very nicely done overall. Again, it's kind of hard to shoot the interior because it's black on black again, but the floor is actually cloth, as we've seen before, which is again gives it a very nice quality feel. You can also see on the bottoms right here it says Audi on the sills. Also inside you have a very nice mix of the overall black, and you have all the colored wood pieces and all the colored aluminium and chrome pieces on the inside. So overall very nicely done interior. Let's just have a look at it from this side too. The boot opens as usual, and again you're not going to be able to see this, but there is also cloth inside the boot. If we have a look underneath the car, you can see bits of the front suspension, bits of the back suspension. Very nice thing they've done is you see how the exhausts come out of the engine. You can see the twin tailpipes going all the way to the middle mufflers, the silencers, and then to the back mufflers. Over here you can see the chrome tips of the exhausts. A thing that I really like is the fact that you can also see this heat shielding material all along the exhaust, and actually the texture of this material is different from the texture of the plastic. It actually looks like a heat shield, which is a very nice touch, I would say. Around the back over here, this is the fuel tank, I think, because I don't think you get a spare wheel. I'm not sure. It could be a spare wheel. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that one. Quick look at the front of the car. You can see that big distinctive Audi grille. Also note the chromed edges of the grille and the chromed details on the side. It's actually very nicely done. Also you can see the chrome lines, the very small chrome lines within the grille itself. Right, so we can see the engine now. This would be, I would say, the only part of the car that I don't necessarily like. All you can see is basically this big plastic cover over the engine. Now, honestly, I do not know if there is actually no plastic engine block underneath that. And that's the case, with modern cars. You can't really see the actual engine, except maybe like supercars and stuff like that, because they're covered by all these plastic bits. And I think Kyosho have taken advantage of that, and I don't think they've actually put, a real engine. Now, if somebody wants to take one of these babies apart and see if there's actually an engine in there, be my guest. I'm not going to do that with mine. Now, leaving that aside, there are nice details, like the Audi logo over here, and you can see the yellow oil dipstick, which is accurate, and again, it's a nice detail. Note that the windscreen wipers do not move. They're static. Okay, so we've had a look at the car. Now let's do a conclusion. Now, personally, I think that Kyosho has done a fantastic job with the A8, the 2005 version. It's heavy. It's quite heavy, actually. It's one of the heaviest model cars I've got. the detail work both outside and inside, as you've seen, is very good for a car in this price point. Speaking about prices, I found, a bit of variance in price on this one. It used to be 90 euros in Europe, but I've seen it in most shops at 70 euros right now, which for 70 euros it's a very, very good job. Overall, I would say the drawbacks, the only one would be maybe the engine, because you can't really see that very well, but that's, no, I don't think that's really that important, and that will be the only drawback to what is, a very nice car. So to show you that it's quite big, I'm gonna measure it. It's almost 28 centimeters. Now I know you see 27 on the camera, but it's because of the angle. It's 28, so it's quite big for a model car. Well, so that was it, guys. I hope you liked it. Again, thank you for the feedback, and I'm gonna, upload more of these. See you guys. Bye.